In our previous video, we studied different parts of the human eye and their functions. In this video, we are going to roughly see how light propagates inside the eye and how we are able to see objects around us. And for that, we will consider simplified two-dimensional image of our eye. So, how does light travel inside? Suppose we looking at an object which is at some distance away, not so far away. The light from the object enters our eye and falls on the cornea first. What is cornea? It is this curved and transparent outer layer guarding the entrance of the eye. First, the light is refracted by the cornea. This refracted light when travels to the transparent fluid present in between, which is also called the aqueous humor. From this fluid, light then enters the pupil and falls on the lens inside. This eye lens is a biconvex lens, and it refracts the light such that all the light coming from an object is focused on retina. This is where the image is formed. Clearly that the image you see is real and inverted image. But wait, we won't see the world around us being upside and down, do we? We see everything as it is, because this image again gets upright in the brain. We know that light signals travel through the optic nerve as in pulses and travel to this part of the brain. It's known as the occipital lobe. However, before this light falls on the retina, it first travels in the space between the retina and lens. This space is filled up with another transparent fluid called the vitreous humor. Yes, this is aqueous humor between the cornea and lens, and this is vitreous humor between the lens and retina. So this is how light travels inside the eye. There are multiple refractions occurring inside. In fact, much of the refraction occurs before the light reaches the lens. Let me get a bit technical here. Look at the eye closely. What are the different mediums through which light is traveling before it reaches the retina? This air, this cornea, then we have the aqueous humor, then the lens, and finally through the vitreous humor. And here are the approximate refractive indices of the media. Now, if you notice it, refractive indices of air and cornea largely different, whereas others significantly different. Hence, most of the refraction that happens air cornea interface, refraction does occur other interfaces too, but not much as this interface. The lens also refracts the light. However, its main function is to make sure all the lights through a point is focused on retina only. Yes, it just fine tunes all the light so that images forms on retina, not anywhere else. But how does the lens do that? We have studied the properties of images by biconvex lens in the past. We know that different positions of an object, the images will form at different locations. But this is not happen inside the normal eye. The lens inside the eye always forms the image on retina only, not in front or behind the retina. Why is that? This is because the size and shape of this lens not fixed. This is a flexible lens composed of fibrous jelly-like material. Therefore, the lens can temporarily change its shape up to certain extent. But how? This movement of the lens controlled by muscles called the ciliary muscles. One of the most widely accepted theory says that when the ciliary muscles in a relaxed position, then the lens is thinner and hence it has larger focal length. And when these muscles contract, thickness increases and hence focal length decreases. So when the object is nearer, the lens increases its thickness to form image on the retina. For a far away object, it becomes thin. The image is again formed on the retina. So that the whole point, by adjusting its shape, the lens makes sure that the image is always forms on the retina only, not in front or behind the retina. The ability of the lens of the eye to adjust its focal length accordingly is called accommodation. Now, obviously, there is some limit can increase or decrease the focal length. One of the cases when the object is too close to normal eye. If you take an object close to your eye, the image appears to be distorted. You will not be able to see the object clearly. This is because the image is not formed on retina. In that case, we have to strain our eyes in order to view the object clarity. When we strain our eyes, what we actually doing is trying to reduce the focal length of the lens. We can try that, but we will still not able to see object clearly. So how we fix that problem? The solution is simple. The object should be kept at such a distance from the eye that the image formed on the retina only. This distance is called minimum distance of the object from the eye. And for the normal eye, its value around 25 centimeters. Okay, what did we learn from this video? We learned how the light propagates inside the eye. Most of the light is refracted at the air cornea interface and then falls on the lens after traveling through the aqueous humor. Then the lens focuses all the light through the vitreous humor on the retina by adjusting its focal length. In the next video, we will study a few eye defects. Thank you and thanks for watching the video. So don't miss your next video in which we can observe the eye defects. What are the various eye defects which occurred in the human eye?